Hello guys, welcome back to Poli channel. This video I want to share about Global Lab update for 6 January 2023 maintenance update. But be noticed, all content on this Global Lab video was recorded on Global Lab server, so this is all content that will update on our live server in future, and mostly all this update will implement on Korea live server next week maintenance update, and following outside Korea server if they already feel this content already ready to release outside Korea server globally. Okay, to enjoy watch my video, make sure you turn on this video subtitle, and also you can use timestamp that I already provide to go to target topic that you want. And if you haven't subscribed yet, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on bell notification to get any update and guide on Black Desert World. Okay, let's start this video content using any feature that I provide. Okay, this is official website for Global Lab update at 6 January 2023. Okay, first feature update about integration for any silver for any storage city. Actually, this is realization that previously they already announced on last Calpeon Ball 2022 that they will unify any silver from any storage city. So after this update come, in future, all silver from any storage city on Black Desert World will be removed the silver information, and they will unify the silver in any character in your account. So any of your character in your account will have same number of silver that didn't separate each other anymore. But when I test it on Global Lab server, actually there are still some bugs that occur for any silver on central market, but I'm sure they will fix it before they release it on our live server near future. And I think because this update, in future they will expand maximum silver that you can hold to become more than quadrillion silver after this update come. And if you search using keyword silver from your storage search, this search result will not give you any result from storage anymore, but on this search result still mentioning about any silver on your Black Spirit save. And next feature update about class balancing. There are some balancing for some class on this week Global Lab update. First for Warrior class. Warrior got so much improvement, and most of this update is buff for Warrior class. Like this succession skill for Warrior, they just increase and unify this hit damage to become half same amount. But for the succession skill, they just increase cooldown from 3 seconds to become 5 seconds. And they mentioning PvP damage reduction for this skill just reduce, so PvP damage from this skill just increase. And another succession skill for Warrior, they also increase this PvP damage for its hit from the succession skill. And for any other improvement for Warrior skill, you can check on this video description for more detail, but most of them is buff for Warrior class. And next class that also got improvement in future is Sorceress. They just buff the Sorceress skill especially for her PvE damage, but for PvP damage, I think they still maintain it to become same as before. And also some skill also got improvement for its skill combo for Sorceress class as shown on this clip below. And once again, for more detailed information about any skill that got improved for Sorceress class, you can check on this video description for its translated website. But once again, most of them is PvE damage buff for Sorceress class. Okay, next for Sage class. Sage class also got so much improvement. For this flow skill, they just increase its animation speed to become more faster than before, and also they just increase number hit from this skill. And the most important thing, they also reduce its skill cooldown from 13 seconds to become 10 seconds only. And for this critical hit rate from this skill, they also already apply it not only for PvE but also for PvP. And because all this improvement, they also adjust PvP damage reduction to become more higher than before, and they just make this skill available to be combo with another skill. And then for the succession skill, they also change this animation skill to become you will automatically rotate 180 degrees when using this skill, so you will always face your opponent even you already dashing to behind of your opponent. And also they increase this skill damage to become more than double than before, and they also reduce its skill cooldown from 50 seconds to become 7 seconds, and they also add critical hit chance 100% for this skill. But as always, PvP damage reduction, they just increase it, but I think this is already huge buff for PvP damage. And for any other skill for Sage class, all of them got improvement either from its damage and also from its skill cooldown, and they also add some attribute from any other skill for this Sage class. So from this update, in future, Sage class also got huge improvement, especially for PvE and PvP for his skill. And for more detail for any other Sage skill that got improvement, you can check on this video description for its detailed information from this translated website. And for next class is Guardian and Assassin, but for Guardian and Assassin, they just fix some issue, but I think this is not a big deal. And next for Wosa class also got some improvement, especially for their skill, but some succession skill for Wosa got nerfed. Like this skill that they just reduce its damage, but PvP damage reduction they just lower it to maintain its damage on PvP. But I think from this week Global Lab update, only this skill got nerfed for Wosa class, because any other skill got improvement, like increased duration for HP recovery and increased animation for some skill. But I think this is minor improvement for Wosa class in future. And next for Drakania class, on this week Global Lab update, Drakania only got some fix for some issue, but I think this is not a big deal. Okay, next improvement for content. In future, especially for alchemy, they just improve for any alchemy ingredient that require lion blood. You can use substitute blood using 1 piece bear blood that they improved previously from 2 pieces to become 1 piece only. And the same thing for substitute for scorpion blood. In future, you can use 1 fox blood as substitute that they already reduce this number required for this fox blood from 2 pieces to become 1 piece only. And next still about alchemy content, but for this time is about inflation for any elixir item that they will increase maximum price for any elixir from central market. And for more detail about any elixir that got improved its price from central market, you can check on this video description. I already put link for this translated website in this video description to see more detail about any elixir on this list. And next about private monster zone, in future they will add Thornywood Forest to become available to use in private monster zone or money secret room. So in future you can grinding any monster on Thornywood Forest in private monster zone without any interruption from any other player. And I think in future they will expand any private monster zone on any other Odelita monster zone. And if you want to know more detail about this private monster zone, you can check this video guide about private monster zone spot and rotation that I released long time ago when this content just come to Black Desert World. And next some change for farming content. If you do life skill farming, in future they will change behavior for mole that appear on your farm. When this mole appear when you doing farming, this mole will no longer run but will immediately dig into the ground and run away. So you didn't need to chase this mole anymore when this mole appear, but make sure you hit this mole as fast as you can before this mole dig to ground and run away. And next, some improvement for user interface. In future, if you open your mail and check any kind of mail that you have, they just add this icon. And if you check this icon, this will automatically delete your mail that you already read previously. And then they just fix some issue for crystal preset function that they actually just fix some issue, but I think this is not a big deal. And for more detail about this new crystal preset function mechanic, you can check on this video when I explain it for more detail. And also this video for recommendation any crystal preset combination either to get more experience, PvE, PvP, accuracy, evasion build, damage reduction build, and maximum HP, and also get maximum weight limit. But take notice on this recommendation, this is only to get the maximum number of specific status, and I still collecting any information from anyone on this video description. So if you need any recommendation crystal, you can check this video and make sure you check on this video description when I update any information that I got from anyone to improve this crystal recommendation. And next feature update about implementation for new system on guild management. If you have any guild and check your guild menu and go to guild member status, they just add new system to guild to record any guild point. And from this member list, in future there are 2 new icon, either this scroll icon and also this letter icon. If you click this letter icon, actually this is information about number of guild point for any member contribution to any guild activity, either for general, guild mission or crafting, any guild boss participant, and any guild war participant. And all this for activity point can be adjusted by guild leader or guild secretary. From this menu, if you click this third button, actually this is contribution point for its activity on your guild that you can set it freely to give any priority for any guild activity for any member on your guild. As you can see, after I set this guild priority activity, any guild member will got this notification for any scale for their guild activity. So if you guild leader or guild secretary, you can determine your guild priority activity by using this method. But actually this point method to give you any information about any activity on your guild member, so you can more easy to distribute your guild bonus by seeing any activity report from any member on your guild. And because of this new system for management guild, in future if you guild leader, you can choose one of your guild member to become guild secretary. As you can see on this logo, actually this is logo for guild secretary, new rank on guild after this update come. So this guild secretary rank is person who in charge to manage your guild management, especially to calculate any guild point and also to distribute any guild bonus inside your guild. And you can choose multiple guild secretary at once, so you can have more than one guild secretary on your guild. And for any other minor fix and change, I think all of this not too a big deal. And at the end of this Global Lab website, they just released some teaser for Maegu skill that they mentioned this Maegu will looking for adventure soon, and scene that they show on this clip is still under development, and any skill animation still might change in future before they release it on official server. And from this video teaser, I think this is Maegu skill for 200% Black Spirit rates, because as you can see, this skill animation have long animation, and judging from this skill animation duration, I predict this is 200% Black Spirit rates for Maegu skill that will release in future. And from this skill animation, this Black Spirit Red skill have huge area of effect around Maegu character. That maybe this skill area of effect have more than 20 meter radius from Maegu character on the central of this skill. But on this Global Lab website, they didn't mention anything when this Maegu class will release in future. And I personally still hope Prebi still fulfill their promise that this Maegu class will release at January 2023. So just wait until this end of January 2023 to play this Maegu class on our live server in future. And if you want to know about any information about new class Maegu that I share previously, you can check on my special playlist about Maegu and Wosa class, because all this video on this list is related about Maegu and Wosa that I got from any source. And stay tuned on Poli channel, I will share as fast as I can any other information that I got about this new class Maegu in future. Okay, that's all any future update of Black Desert World from last Global Lab update at 6 January 2023. And special thanks to all my membership for direct support via Patreon, Karya Karsa, and YouTube membership. And also my current member, DubyaDude, JimmySnakes, Doki, Angel, Aeyrton, KiLLSTEAL, Wammy, Bebu, Illyananiko, Deathraki, Devineblur as gold member. And also for all my silver and bronze member, thank you so much for all your direct support. This is will make Poli channel running and growing more faster. If you want to support me directly, I will very grateful. And as special thanks, I will put your name on my video depend on your support level. And be noticed at some level there are have some limit, so make sure you didn't get run out for this limited space. And I will put your name on every subsequent video that I release for the duration of your support. And if you want to join my membership to support me directly, you can go to any platform for Patreon, Karya Karsa, and YouTube membership. I already put link for this membership on this video description, or you can check on top right of this video. I already put card for Patreon link. If you like this video, you can like and subscribe to my channel for another guide and update. Thank you for watching. See you next time.